Hello, my darlings. Welcome to a new Twin Flame Soulmate collective reading. Now, the way this reading works is that I will be asking Spirit questions on your behalf that are going to bring you clarity on how your special person is feeling about you and this connection at this time. Now, each of these questions will be time-stamped in the box below. If you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. I am so happy to have you here. And for everybody who is already part of the Live Tarot family, I just want to thank you so much for all of your love and support. If these readings resonate for you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You can always change your mind later. But what it does is that it creates a beautiful energy exchange between us. I want to give you all the best possible general readings, and the more that I can connect with you, the better that can happen. So also, if you would like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can also have a personal reading with me. And actually, I have an announcement on that. I wanted to let you know that what I have done is to make my readings more affordable, because I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. I know things can be difficult, but I also know that many of you want more, specific guidance and answers about your situation. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, I'm going to have obviously the link in the box below. The link is also going to be on your screen right now. You will see my menu of readings for you to choose from. Make sure you go ahead and check that out and see if there's anything there that you feel, called to. Okay. Of course, this is a general reading, so please do be gentle with yourself. Take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. You can also order any of these Twin Flame and business oracle decks that I have created for you to gain more clarity at home. And this is my brand new one, the Twin Flame Shadow and Light messages. This is the one that was just released, and this one is available in my Etsy shop as well. So all of the links to that are in the box below. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. What I'd like to do first, Spirit, is to get an energy check-in. Okay, so here we are going to have you, beautiful one who is watching this video. What is your current energy? Over here, we're going to have what is your person's current energy. And in the middle, we're going to take a look at what is the energy of your connection together. So what is the connective energy between the two of you? Okay, so let's take a look. Spirit, can you please tell us for our beautiful Live Tarot family, for all our beautiful people who are watching this for answers on their special person, what is your current energy? What is going on in your energy right now and in your life journey? Clear your mind. Okay, very interesting. What is going on in your current energy? Wow, interesting. Okay, so now let's take a look. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then we will put it together. So for your special person, your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, Spirit, can you please tell us what is going on in their current energy? Where are they in their life journey at the moment? Be humble. Wow, interesting. What is going on in your person's current energy and in their life journey? Despair. Wow. Okay, so now let's take a look at right here, your connective energy. So Spirit, can you please tell us what is the energy of the connection right now between these two beautiful souls? What is the energy of their connection together? What is going on in their journey together? Talk less, feel more. Wow. Wow. Do you see? There's some big energies coming through here. Wow. What is going on in their connective energy? Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So what I'm feeling here is that for many, many of you, there is a definite struggle that is going on in this connection. And I feel like it's almost like the energy of how they say that sometimes it is darkest before dawn. You know how sometimes things just become very dark, very difficult just before that new beginning, that new dawn, that new light, that new day that is coming out. And this is where I feel is the energy of what is going on between you and your person. So when it comes to you, look at this, we have clear your mind and bad health. So I'm feeling that, you know, there may have been a lot of anxiety, a lot of things that may have been triggered in this connection. And I feel like, again, oftentimes, you know, whether it's our twin flame, soulmate, whoever that person is, sometimes their entry into our life, sometimes that sense of, you know, what made us attracted to one another, what brought us together, what made us feel this very deep connection, what comes along with it is also certain triggers that, you know, open up certain portals in our heart that needed to be healed, that need to be healed. Because I feel like for all of us, we've all been through difficult times. We've all had our hearts broken. We've all, you know, felt like we've been betrayed. This is part of the human journey. This is part of the human experience. Like we've all been through times where we felt like we are feeling this, you know, depths of despair emotionally because somebody that we trusted, somebody that we loved didn't turn out to be who we thought they were, right? And as we've come through that journey and now we have met this person that you're watching this video for, it's like this was the culmination of all of your experiences from the past, and you have brought your knowledge, your lessons, and, you know, along with, you know, bad memories as well, right? Bad memories, bad experiences. We've brought that all to this moment right here. And oftentimes when we meet this person who is far more special than anybody else we have ever met, like, you know, this person that you're watching this video for, they are different, okay? They're not like the others. There's something about them that you have realized deep within your heart, deep within your soul. They are different. They are special. This is the moment, I feel that you have been waiting for. This is the person that you have always felt you wanted to connect to, whether the fact that you didn't know them before, but they've come into your life and now it's like you look at them and you're like, here you are. This is it. Somewhere in my soul, I know that I have been waiting for you. Somewhere in my soul. I don't know why I'm getting a lot of tears. I don't know. It's like this rush of this. I recognize you. I recognize your soul. And it's so powerful, this connection that you share. It's like, it's so powerful that I'm feeling it from your collective so strongly in my body, in my heart right now. It's like when you saw this person, when your eyes met or when you connected or when you first heard their voice, it's like it triggered this opening, you know, this immediate, like, oh my God, this recognition I've waited so long for you, and now I never wish to be separated or far from you again. And so this is why I feel like sometimes those great connections, those deep loves, sometimes they will, as you get into the relationship, they may trigger certain aspects of you, because this person is not just here in order to exchange that energy of love with you, but they're also here to help you heal those parts, that pain that you have carried and that they have carried from the experiences you've had before you met. Okay, and so this is why I'm feeling very heavy, very powerful energy of transformation, of turning. This is a turning point energy coming through. I feel like if you have struggled in this relationship, if you guys have been going through some, very deep struggling triggers that may have resulted in a separation, that may have resulted in, very highly emotionally charged discussions or disagreements. It is now time to clear. I feel like you are in this energy of clearing your mind. And with this bad health, it makes me wonder if there's definitely been some sort of very, very anxious moments that have happened, and you might have been going through a difficult time and it's manifesting in your body, right? Like you may be feeling depressed, you may be feeling anxious, you may be, feeling like you have headaches and back pain, and like just like your body is telling you, we need to rest. Because we feel like our circuits have been, when they say like when your circuits are burned out because the energy or the electrical current that has come through them is far more powerful than the capability that they have of handling it. I feel like that is what you are going through right now. You feel like your circuits have been burned out. You feel burned out from this, at least for now, from what has been going on in this connection. So this is why you're in this, I need to clear my mind, I need to clear my energy, I need to bring myself back to a better place, because there's something here that is very emotionally charged, okay? Very powerful emotional charge, and your person, they are feeling it as well, and we're getting be humble with despair. So I feel like there's definitely something here that has triggered ego issues, okay? And that is normal. There's nothing abnormal about that. Human beings, one of the greatest blocks to true love, true connection, and moving forward in a relationship in a very healthy and equal way is going to be power struggles and ego battles, right? Because again, you have carried your experiences with you. They have carried their experiences with them. And so I feel like something has gone on here where you have definitely had ego battles and power issues, as well as struggles about being right, about wanting to have things your way, or them wanting to have things their way. And this kind of tug of war of egos, this tug of war of pride. I feel like part of the breakdown, if there has been a breakdown in communication here, and I feel like part of that has been because of people not wanting to share their deepest thoughts because it makes them feel vulnerable. And humility is something that is, you have to be much more self-aware. You have to be much more comfortable in your own skin. You have to have a connection to something that is greater than yourself to feel that humility in your heart, in your life, and then to express that humility in your deepest, most closest relationship, which I feel is what your person is thinking about you and feeling about you at this time. It's like, I feel like they feel very humbled by the experiences they've had with you. They feel very humbled by what they have learned and what they have discovered from the ups and downs, or whatever has been the trials, the tribulations of this connection. And there's a part of them that is very much despairing right now, especially if you've been, separated, especially if you are really struggling. I feel like your person is feeling a very deep pain around that. And they are going through this humbling process, okay, where I feel like they kind of brought a set of preconceived, notions, ideas, experiences into this relationship. And then they realize that this connection and you are like totally different from anything that they have ever experienced. And now it's like they need a new set of tools. It's like an up level, right? It's like they are feeling that this connection with you is stretching them. It is expanding them. It is challenging them in such a painful way. It's like growing pains. I can almost feel it. It's like, how when you know how they say like when kids are growing taller, they feel bone pain, like they feel pain in their legs. They feel like pain in their bones. I know my boys went through that. We went through like a phase where they were like really getting a lot. I had to take them to the doctor. They were feeling a lot of pain in their legs. And the doctor said that this is coming from the growth, right? And I feel like that's what your person is feeling right now. They are feeling that growing pain because their connection with you is stretching them in every way, and it is calling upon them to be humbled, to recognize what parts of this despair that they're feeling, what parts of this tug of war that may be going on between the two of you are coming from their egoic self, right? And this has been a very humbling experience for them. And this is why I feel like this makes sense. The connective energy between the two of you, and I think this is so beautiful, look at this, is that you are both ascending to a deeper level of commitment. You are both, this energy, look at this, because both of these energies, as you can see, are energies of despair, and like as in like energies of, wow, my mind is blown. I'm just like, this is a connection that is really testing me. Okay. It is triggering me in certain ways. And isn't it interesting how you have the bad health here with the despair? So I feel like you're both kind of mirroring each other. You're trying to clear your mind. You're trying to find your humility. You are trying to talk less and feel more. I feel like a lot of the talk that has gone on between the two of you may have become unproductive at some point. And you know how sometimes when you feel like you just talk about something over and over and over again to the point where now it's like diminishing returns, right? It's not getting you to the next level. You feel like it's actually hurting you instead of helping you as a couple. So this is why I feel like you may have stepped back, or you may have like gone into some sort of a, let's kind of regroup. It's okay to be silent at this time, because I need to clear my mind. I need to figure out where, where I need to kind of humble, practice some humility, because I feel like both of you share in this intention that you want this connection to be really good. You want it, if marriage is, what you're both looking for, that this is where you're going. But this doesn't necessarily have to mean marriage. It can mean whatever commitment looks like to you, whatever that next level looks like to you. And what I'm loving about this for both of you is that you're both coming to this energy of like, maybe it's better for us to talk less right now and just focus on our feelings. Underneath the ego struggles, underneath the power struggles, underneath the disagreements and disappointments and all of the ways in which we have triggered each other, perhaps it is best to stay silent now and focus more on our heart space energy, on how we actually feel. Because you're both realizing that if you focus more on the emotions, the feeling, how you actually feel about each other, the core of why you were even drawn to one another in the first place, going back to that like very powerful energy of, I recognize you. Oh my God, I've been waiting for you. You are the one I've been waiting for. And I didn't even realize that until I met you. It's like you're trying to find your way back to that energy. And the only way to do that is to feel more. Okay, is to focus on the feelings and to maybe talk less at this time. until you both can clear the air, clear the energy, and come back into communication in a way that is actually going to move you forward into this marriage energy. Wow, this is really, really powerful. All right. Whew, let's go deeper here. All right, so now let's take a look at how your person is feeling about you right now. Okay, so dear Spirit, for our beautiful one who is watching this, please tell us, how does your twin flame, your soulmate, your special person, how are they feeling about you exactly right now at this time? What's going on in their heart, in their mind? We have the 9 of Cups. What else can you tell us, Spirit? How are they feeling about you right now? We have the 3 of Wands. And we have, beautiful, I love it. I love this. Ace of Cups. Oh, yes. Okay, we're gonna use some more decks. I want to get a much clearer, very detailed picture here of exactly what is going on. So Spirit, we are very nosy. Please tell us more. Please tell us more. We want to know more. What else is your person feeling about you right now? Oh, look at that. Wow. So while I'm shuffling this, if you're enjoying this reading so far, can you please do me a favor? It would mean so much to me. And give this video a thumbs up, a like, because that really shows YouTube that we have a message here of love and light that is worth sharing. So if you're getting value out of this reading, please do give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, because the more likes I get and the more you guys participate and let me know how you think and feel, the more happy it makes me. It makes me just want to do more, right? More of these for you. Oh, and also, I forgot to give you your affirmation of the day. So, you know what? Let's look at this, and then we will get to that before the next question. Wow. Interesting. What else does your person feel about you right now? Okay. So what I find very interesting here is that there is some sort of a confirmation here for sure about, you know, people having gone into their own kind of separate corners here. Okay, there is definitely something here. With this 9 of Cups energy, I feel like there's like 2 energies coming from this. One is that I feel like as you guys may have had to step back from this connection in order to, you know, regroup. I know, you know, there's a lot of these energies of despair and, you know, this heavier sense of being triggered. And so I feel like one of the things that your person is feeling about you at this time is that they want you to be happy. Okay, 9 of Cups. They really want you to be happy, and they also wish to be happy. So I feel like this part of this energy of, it's like this sense of, I need to center myself. You know, you need to center yourself. How about we figure out our own happiness first? It's kind of like this energy of we both want to be equally in the same place. And maybe if right now things have been difficult between the two of us and we are dealing with those energies that we got before of the bad health as well as the despair, you're both kind of mirroring each other in terms of maybe going through some very difficult times emotionally that may also be coming out physically, right? Because oftentimes when we are stressed, when we are going through these struggles in our relationship, it may definitely manifest itself in physical ways. So I feel like your person is feeling right now that it is really important for both of you to kind of find your center again and find something joyful, find your happiness. And you know how they say it's like until you are happy within yourself, until you are happy with who you are, at peace with your own self, only then can you truly give to this relationship right here, Ace of Cups. So it's like they want a new beginning with you, okay? They want to take this connection to that next level of expansion, the one that has been tugging at both of you, you know, through some of these more difficult, darker moments. But what I like about this is that your person is really looking at the bigger picture here, okay? They are really looking at what is important in the long term. So they're not just looking at, okay, in the short term, you know, it should be this, this, and this. Yeah, we just got to like figure it out. We got to do this. Like there's no rush here. Rush in the sense of, rushing into something and doing it wrong. I feel like with this 3 of Wands energy, it's like your person has this idea that, you know what, you are worth the wait. This connection, this love is worth the wait. So they are practicing patience right now. You know, they're practicing self-care. I feel like 9 of Cups is also my card of self-care. How can we care about ourselves? How can we heal, deal with whatever has been bothering us so that when we come together, we can also care for each other? So I feel like there's this energy of let me care for me right now, you care for you, and we are definitely, this love is worth the wait. We want it to be really, really good. We're not going to rush into anything because we don't want to make things worse, or we don't want to, you know how they say like don't jump the gun on things, like give it the time that it needs in order to have that sense of there's some healing that needs to take place. You know, I feel like that's why there's been a bit of hesitation maybe on both of your parts, is that you know that at some point you're going to reach a point where you're going to have the conversation, right? You're going to have conversations that are going to be about, you know, maybe compromising on some things that you may not be seeing eye to eye on, maybe having some more difficult conversations on your future, like what you want your future to be like together. You know, what is your vision for this relationship? Because I mean, we had that marriage card. So as commitment is coming, I feel that they are right now in that energy of let's, you know, step back a little, let's regroup, let's find our bearings again, because there are going to be some big conversations that are coming up. And it's almost like this energy of preparation, okay, like preparing for these big conversations that need to happen in order for you guys to move forward. And what I find very interesting here is that I feel like your person is very big on, we don't want deception here, as in like we don't want to deceive each other. We want to come back to this, whether it's been a struggle, whether it's been a separation. We want to come back to the new conversation without any masks. We don't want to wear any masks. Like, you know how sometimes like because we are so deeply invested in a relationship, we love each other so much. Sometimes we put on a mask of, you know what, I'm willing to just accept whatever it is because I don't want to lose it. And I feel like there's a fear here that your person has that if the two of you come back into this conversation and you're really brutally honest with each other, you don't want to have a fear that that will mean you will lose the relationship, right? So I feel like your person, they feel that when you guys are ready to have a big conversation about this new beginning, and I feel like this Ace of Cups is just so beautiful. And it is so, to me, so relevant and fits so perfectly with the other card, you know, the marriage card. It's like this is something that your person takes very, very seriously, right? We have this beautiful Ace of Cups with marriage, right? So I feel like, again, your person is feeling that you are worth the wait. Having this is worth the wait. Having this is worth taking things step by step. It is worth coming back into your center, being happy again individually so that you can be happy together and so that you are okay with the compromises that need to be made. Because I feel like for many of you, there was some issue here where it's like someone was not willing to compromise. Someone wasn't willing to make adjustments in some way, right? And so that is why I feel like your person feels that it is very important that when you are ready to talk about this Ace of Cups, when you're ready to have this conversation, you do it without deception. You do it without the mask of fear, without the mask of, oh my gosh, if I speak my truth, will I lose you? Will you lose me? They want to drop the mask, okay? They don't want to approach this new beginning, this new Ace of Cups. They don't want to approach it from a sense of, you know, I'm hesitating to tell you what I truly think, because I'm afraid that it's going to make things worse. I feel like they want the two of you to believe in yourselves and in each other, that you can speak your truth without losing one another, without losing this love. And what I feel is so sweet here is that I feel like they miss flirting with you. You know, I feel like if you've had, like, again, those, you know, heavier energies of struggle or separation, I feel like your person really just really wants to come back into a lighter energy with you. And you may see them working towards that. You may see them inching their way towards being, like, you know, just flirty and frisky and fun, just to kind of lighten the energy. Just to bring some, you know, like a breath of fresh air, a sense of ease, right? Because you don't want to just go from struggle to more like these, you know, heavy, intense, stressful conversations that need to happen. I think before you get to those more difficult conversations, you need to lighten the energy. You know, it's like, you know, you both really need to take that deep breath and, you know, maybe feel that fun again, you know, the fun that you have in your love, the way your love actually initially, the foundation part of it makes you feel fun and frisky and alive and romantic. And, you know, just go back to that energy, you know, wallow in it, like in a good way, like, you know, like, you know, just feel it and, you know, make it delicious, enjoy it, and then enjoy this, and then get into the more deeper conversations here. That is what they are feeling. I feel like that is what they think is going to work here in order for you to finally, you know, make it to this step right here, which is the most beautiful of all, right? So let's take a look at some specific messages. What would they say to you? Now, these are quite specific, so please just do take them as they resonate. Spirit, what would your person say to you? What do they want to say to you from their higher self? And this is the new Twin Flame Shadow and Light Messages Oracle that I showed you in the beginning that was just released. So please tell us, what would your person say from their higher self? What would your person say? Well, see, there's some messages coming out here already for those of you who are in separation. Let's get one last message. What would your person say? Oh, you're always in my heart. Even though I'm not in touch, I observe you from a distance. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there is something here. For this energy, I'm specifically getting a third-party situation. Okay, again, that's not for everybody. Like I said, please do take these as they resonate and leave the rest. But for this particular card, I am getting an energy of somebody here is in a third party situation. It doesn't have to be romantic. It can be any kind of obstacle, person, or situation that is, keeping you guys from union. So if that is you, then this may be the message for you. Your person is watching you from a distance at this time. For some reason, they are not able to communicate or reach out, but you are in their heart. Okay. Being apart from you has changed my life. I'm in a dark place right now. I will contact you soon. Okay, so remember, like as I said, we got from your person that energy of despair, that energy of be humble, right? Learning humility in a way that can be very painful. So I feel like for some of you, your person is working their way back to you from that state, right? Is that this has been a humbling experience for them. Being apart from you has put them in a very dark place. I mean, we already saw that. Let me get the, we already got that from this card right here, right? To me, this is the same energy. Being apart from you has changed my life. I'm in a dark place, right? This is the same energy. Isn't it interesting how we have this similarity right here? So yeah, I feel like that's a confirmation if you were looking for one. I'm settling for the life I thought I wanted, but it's empty without you. I still fantasize about you. So this is another one. I feel like both of these energies right here are for those of you who are in some sort of a third party situation. And also I feel for this one, there is also something here about geographic distance that is coming through. So I do feel that, again, your person may be very physically far from you, and it may have been very hard for them to commit to this relationship, right? Like it may have been very hard for them, even though in their mind and their heart they may want this, but they may have had a hard time committing to it because there's some sort of a life that they are very much connected to in a different place. And so they have a hard time figuring out how to bridge that distance, right? Like, I feel like it's like they've settled for that life wherever they are because it was comfortable, it's easy, it's something that is already there, right? But I feel like now the time is coming for them to almost make a choice. Like, do they wish to have real love with you? Or do they wish to have the comfort of where they are right now in their life? And that is also going to be a big decision. And we saw that again with, like all these heavier energies of like, big conversations that need to be had. So right now, for those of you who are in that geographic separation, I do feel that your person is settling for that, right? And because it's just very much a comfort zone for them. And it's hard, right? It's hard to come out of that comfort zone if you're used to that space, that life. And so this might be one of the things that they're having a hard time compromising on. Like, can they move physically closer to you? Can you both move physically closer to each other so that you can have this commitment? Losing you is my biggest regret. I feel totally lost and alone now. You deserve better than me. So again, this is for those of you who are in separation. But as we're seeing, all of these energies are about not wanting this separation, about being in pain over this separation. My childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. Okay, so this is another one about, why is it that, your person really needed to learn these lessons here, right? These lessons in perhaps humility, these lessons in what has been triggering them, and how it triggers, the both of you and what needs to be done here. But what is so lovely to me is that we are definitely getting this energy of a change, a new, beautiful change that your person desires. Okay, that's this with this Ace of Cups and this marriage. I just love the combination of this energy. And I feel like this is what you are both still working towards. This is where the future lies, right? It's now up to you to get yourselves there, right? To kind of lighten that energy, to come back into centered with yourself and with each other so that you can have that next step conversation. Okay, so this is really, really beautiful. I forgot to give you your affirmation of the day. Affirmation of the day. So today's affirmation is, and if you'd like to participate, you can write it in the comment box below with your comment on this video if you'd like to share your thoughts. Affirmation today is, I am pure joy. I am pure joy, because I feel like, given the energies that we have seen come out today, that is the affirmation that Spirit really wants us to step into. Because see, both of you are kind of struggling with feeling the joy right now, right? Because you had these more heavier energies come through. And the fact that Spirit is also saying, look, it's time for you to find your Nine of Cups is my card of self-care and finding your joy, finding your bliss again. Okay, so make sure you do that, because that is going to help you to better connect with your person and to resolve whatever situations are going on between the two of you. All right, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. I love you so much, guys. I'll see you all on the next one.